What's going on, guys? Adam again, back with Atomic Garage, and today, you know what day it is? It is Tech Tip Tuesday, coming up in this video. Bah! Yes, guys, as the intro just stated, it is Tech Tip Tuesday, and today I wanted to do my experience on spray painting. It's not as easy as it seems, okay? And I know that because for the past week off camera, I have literally almost burnt down my valve cover. If you follow me on Facebook, you would know valve covers been fighting me. Just trying to paint them. Okay, guys, so let me walk you through the steps of it. So what happened, I took the valve covers off. I wanted to get them cleaned and I wanted to go ahead and paint them. But I'm used to old, get her done, just hurry up and take care of it and it'll turn out good. And it did not, because I made several major mistakes. And I'm gonna show you the mistakes that I made off the rip starting now. So guys, mistake number one that I made: do not rush a paint job. It doesn't matter what you're doing a paint job on, don't rush it, okay? Take your time. Reason being is I was rushing because I wanted to spray paint my valve cover and I wanted to go and pick up my kids from school, not be late from picking them up. And it got windy and I said I could still do it, and I did it without any primer, without anything, and it came out awful. It came out so bad, guys. It came out so bad. So then I said, all right, let's sand it down and do it again. So I sanded down, rushing. Important lesson, guys, don't rush. Rushing, tried to repaint it. It came out worse than the last one. Worse than the last one. So then I said, all right, well, let me use some paint stripper, something out of a can that I threw far away. And I said, let me use that and strip it off. That was another mistake. First off, guys, there's only one paint stripper that you need to get, and it's this right here. It's this paint remover Aircraft by Clean Strip. Everything else is obsolete. Use this stuff. Now, here's a full disclosure and a warning. You can die from inhaling this stuff. This stuff smells like death itself, just encapsulated in this can here, okay? It smells awful, okay? And it's been out for a little bit and it's already got some pressure. You can hear the pressure in it. This stuff, use all your safety equipment, safety glasses, gloves, everything. I used something else from the start and it made the job 40,000 times harder. I used this stuff, brushed it on, don't inhale it. You'll be higher than a kite and then you'll die. Literally die, okay? I put this stuff on with the brush and washed it off and did it a couple times and then finally said, you know, let me just use my pressure washer, and it came off like butter, like butter. Now, what I will say with this stuff is make sure, tech tip, guys, make sure you completely rinse this stuff off because it will ruin your paint job. And any paint stripper, if you do not make sure everything is off, when you start to spray paint, it's going to react to the paint and start bubbling up, even though you thought you completely rinsed it all off. Take your time in prep work. So the first lesson, guys, that we have learned is don't rush. Second one is paint preparation, even if you're just spray painting. Spray painting, guys, shouldn't be this hard, but I have learned through just rushing and just saying, nah, I can get it done. It doesn't work like that. Prepping the surface before paint is also a crucial step, even with cheap spray paint, for the simple fact that rubbing alcohol is not going to do the job. Brake cleaner is not going to do the job. I'm the king of using brake cleaner for everything. This is what I was using at first. Don't do it. Don't be like me. Please don't do it. Just go to O'Reilly's, AutoZone, wherever, and get some actual wax and grease remover. This one right here is what I have used. Grease and wax remover, soy-based solvent blend. It is amazing. I can't believe I have gone this far in my life without using some of this stuff. It helped make my final paint go on perfectly. Mark my words. Now, the last thing, guys, the last piece of advice that I can give is do not mix your different kind of paint brands. Don't do it. Even if you think they're compatible, don't do it. You may like this color that crayon or Duplicolor or whoever else, you may like that color, but then you want to use a different other primer or something like that. Don't mix the two. For some reason, it seems like maybe it's just my bad luck, but the two of different brands, they do not always play nice. They don't always play nice. So if you're going to stick with one, stick with one. If you're going to go with the other, stick with the other. Now, I know I thought I said that was the last point, but it is not, because this past week has been very insightful and very un-Zen-like and has really made me want to burn my valve covers. To be honest with you. But another thing that I have learned is this. Not only do you not mix one with the other, and I have become a true believer of Duplicolor products, but the tips on your spray cans make the world of difference. Let me explain. This one by Rust-Oleum has this circular one. Now, it's got the little comfort grip, and that's why I wanted it. Oh, I could be doing it a long time. Don't do it, okay? Let your fingers bleed and rot off before you use these kind of tips. These tips have a circular cone motion. So if you're not super, super, super light and feathered with it, you are going to get runs. It's going to be heavy. It's going to be concentrated in spots, and you're not going to like it. The runs, it's awful. I use this, don't do it. Part of the painting process is getting a good fan all the way across, because you can then lay it on heavy without runs, because you're equally spreading out the product. This tip, get rid of it. Don't even waste your time. Again, I fell in love with this Duplicolor brand, and let me tell you, this tip here, excuse my technical difficulties, is the tip to go with, because it gives a fanning motion just like actual out of a spray gun, so you can lay the product on thicker and it comes out perfect. It comes out good. Okay, guys? So please, by all means, pay attention to the tip that you use, because it will make all the difference. You can use the comfort tip if you're spray painting something you could care less about. But if you actually want good results without getting the runs and things like that, pay attention to these little details, guys. It's the little details that'll take you a long way. Well, that's it for me, guys. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, give it a thumbs down. But you at least have to tell me why. And please, guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit that bell icon as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Pow!